All right, and we are live. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Getting everything all situated here. And I don't know if so we're gonna put this underneath other games. Other we'll just do that. I don't know if I've got this underneath the right thing or not, but it's what we're working with, y'all. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Mm. All right, everybody. Today we're playing some mall simulator. I played the demo for this game a while back over on the tube, and it was pretty cool. But thankfully, Keymailer was kind enough to give us the full early access for it. The game did release today on Steam, so if y'all are into this type of stuff and loving it, check it out. Let's see how this goes. So we'll go to Mall Simulator, build your mall from scratch, expand it, offer hundreds of products and services. Every decision you make affects. Let's do this. Every decision you make affects your visitor count satisfaction. Keep your income and expenses balanced to avoid bankruptcy. And here's some of the different stores you can build in the mall. We'll start off with naming the mall. We're going to name it Zen Mall. Yeah. I'm going to put in blue color because I like blue. And because why not, right? So there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and build a store. Starting off with the clothing store. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling like I want something chill today. I'm not trying to do anything over exerting myself today. I'm just wanting to chill. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I'm gonna start off with that and that and that. And then I don't think we can do another one. So we're gonna start off with those few. Pick up delivered boxes. Now I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do market price 10% round because that's the way I like to roll. I love games where you can just do that. Market price 10% round because they're going to give you whatever change you want to anyways. So we're going to pick that up. Put that out. Do the same. Flip the switch to the entrance, open them all. Now we're open. And now we wait for our first customers. So we also have these little things we can collect passive income from. We also have parking meters here that we can collect passive income from. Any chance I get to collect the passive income, I'm going to take it, y'all. Tut, what's up? How we doing? How we doing? I'm going to name this Zen. Oh, just feeling like I want to chill today. You know how that is sometimes. You just don't feel like doing nothing but just relaxing. And that's the type of day I'm feeling right now. This game is Mall Simulator. It just released today. And keymailer and the lovely team over there gave me early access to it. Gave me the key, so I'm making some content for it and getting that all out there. Getting that all out there. I'm gonna probably start doing some more chill games like this because this is what I used to do. This was my bread and butter for a long time. It's just some chill simulation games. And a lot of people, you know, they're not really used to seeing that from me because they're used to seeing Warzone. But I don't know. It's just, I know when it gets to a certain point, I won't be able to play Warzone anymore. Because my computer still hasn't had the update for the BIOS situation. So when November 14th rolls around, I won't be able to play Warzone anymore. And I don't know. I'm getting to where I don't know. I'm feeling weird lately. Very weird. I don't know whether I'm just getting, you know, kind of burned out from life in general, but there's times I just want to relax. There's times that, you know, I don't mind, you know, playing sweaty games and stuff and doing that. But then there's a lot of times where I just want to chill and talk to y'all and see how everybody's doing. And it's hard to talk to people and conversate when you're playing sweaty games. It's so hard. So click my passive income here. So that's just the way I feel. That is just the way I feel. Two, this will help me make you know, content longer, more longevity, because, you know, Warzone and games like that take a lot out of your PC. So play Warfare when that happens. You know, it's a teach their own thing. But do I want to just put on some lo-fi music and just, you know, see how everybody's day's going, seeing if there's anything I missed. But I don't know. Y'all probably be seeing a lot of this in the upcoming. I still got a lot of games I want to play that are, you know, I've been putting on the back burner for way too long. And I just don't want to do that anymore. Tired of scanning barcodes. Hire a cashier. You ain't got to tell me twice. How much does a cashier? Oh, yeah, we got bills too. Jesus. So I need to make 500 to get a cashier. Okay. All I do is sell 5 of those and I can get a cashier. And then the cashiers, after you pay the 500 for them, their salary is like 25 a day. So but I plan on playing this for a couple hours tonight, and I know this may not be everybody's cup of tea, but ever since this time change, my brain's just been hurting. I just can't be bothered with it no more. There. Hello. Welcome in, new employee. Welcome in, welcome in. But, you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. So now I'm going to go through and collect my passive income, and I'm going to start working on more passive income stuff. You know, games like this, the more passive income, the better. I know I've said that word about 500 times, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Another thing you can do to get mall level points is you can add toilet paper and soap dispensers. You can do that to kind of add to things. You know, that's just the way I am lately. I don't know whether I'm just burned out or what. It's a weird feeling. Very weird feeling. Got a lot of people coming in. Don't have enough to buy that. Have you thought about picking up a new hobby? Well, to be honest, playing simulation games is kind of a hobby for me. I enjoy it a lot. It's where my love of gaming started. It's just a lot of people don't watch simulation streams. But the thing is the content I take here, what I do with it is I put it over on the tube and just, you know, kind of transpose it. So I'll take, you know, sections from the stream and kind of split it up into that. That way I just maximize as much as I can as possible. And, you know, I'll edit it and stuff a little bit if I have to, or, you know, if it's just good, I just let it run like it is. There's been time I've just ran them like it is. Go ahead and click this money's here. But it's funny when your hobby is also, you know, kind of like something that you do as a job. It's very weird feeling. And I know people are going to be like, okay, it's simulation games, it's boring. But I don't know, to me, it's never been boring. I love the chance I get to interact with everybody, and I don't know, it's just my little cozy side of the world. And there's nothing wrong with giving people a place to relax and just winding down for the day. I mean, that's part of the reason I do late night streams. I mean, it's 8:30 at night for my time. Yeah, exactly. It's what is, it's what is important sometimes. Sometimes people need a place to unwind, and just people don't want to sweat all the time, and that's fine. Because I'll be honest, I don't either. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can we get that? Insufficient funds. So we'll just take one off. And you're probably thinking, why did I buy 10 boxes of toilet paper? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because they use a roll every time they go to the bathroom. It's kind of like when your toddler first learns to use the bathroom, or your kid, and they just use the entire roll of toilet paper. It feels like, well, these people actually do that. These people will actually use an entire roll of toilet paper, and you have to replace it all the time. And the prices of the toilet paper is, yeesh, you get 10 rolls for $100. Means each roll is like back in the 2020 era, when toilet paper was the price of gold. $10 a roll is insane. I'm just being real with you. $10 a roll is insane. I refuse to spend $10 a roll, but yet here I am doing it. It's fine. Oh, by the way, you can get toilet paper that literally looks like $100 bills, and literally wash your hands with liquid gold. I'm sorry, but I've never seen a mall like that. I've never done it. Never in my life. I know it's telling me to build a new store and level up, but the good thing about it just being a notification, you can just go at your own pace, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Just going on my own pace. Words are tough, chat. Words are tough. But then when we get to a certain point, see, we can look at this stuff and kind of start gauging what we need to do. And one thing I need to do is pay the stupid bills. And as you see, they got decorations and stuff, and you can expand. This is just a neat little game. It's a neat little game. Oh, here's some of the machines you can get. Get a drink machine, candy machine, ATM. The ATM, you had to spend $125 to stock it. And then you got the little aliens and stuff, and claw machine with literal money in it. Photo booth, snack machines, TCG machine, That looks like that. And this is just kind of just, you just stock it and just roll with it. And you're probably wondering what am I kind of saving up for in this game? What is my thought process? Well, my thought process is, to get this stuff up here, and I'm gonna work towards getting a stalker. A restocker costs 2.5k. We got a ways. But we can always start working towards stuff. Because how much does it cost? Okay, $1,000 to get the sports market. Not bad. And you know, I tend to watch, you know, other content creators play games like this, and you know, some of them I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to touch that game. And then I'll play it and I'm like stuck in it for hours. But I did play the prologue of this game. I didn't play the demo, it was the prologue. And I guess they liked it so much that they just kept me running with it. So definitely ecstatic about that. But I think I like this. It gives a good little feeling and vibes to things. So if y'all are into cozy things like city skylines and, you know, just some cozy chill simulation games, well, this might be the place for you. There's nothing wrong with sitting back with a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you prefer, and just vibing out. All while my cat Sherbert walks behind me. These shirts are floating in the air. You know, it's fine though. God, we need so much money. Gonna flip the switch. Okay, made a good profit. It's good stuff. Nobody found anything overly expensive. Yeah, I'm telling you, I would never pay these prices, but these people eat it up. But okay, see, now you know, you gotta check that toilet paper. Excuse me. I told y'all. I just stocked this toilet paper. There. Check the soap. Soap's doing good. Okay. I love that sound. That sounds so satisfying. But you can get things like a florist, a game store, home goods, arcade, burger shop, supermarket, you know, for my fans of like games like Supermarket Simulator. So this is just a little combination of all of them. But you can pick what you want in each individual one. And yes, everything we keep with the Zen name. Would like to be very on brand here. Isaac, what's up, you legend? How we doing tonight? Taking a dive into Mall Simulator. Happy Monday. That person just melted into the stratosphere. I'm a doing. Ever since time change, I've not felt good. Just getting my brain adjusted to the new time. So yeah, pretty much same, just chilling. Not trying to overexert myself. I did that quite a bit this weekend and played a lot of sweaty games and, you know, played the Fortnite update and played some Warzone. I did try the BF6 Red Sec, the BR, and I tried, I did play the beta for BF6. I also did the server slam for Arc Raiders. My computer though, it does not like Battlefield at all. It's too much for it. I liked it too. It's just my computer didn't. Karma, what's up? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Monday. Your lags on my 5 a lot. I can only imagine how it'd be on mine. But yeah, we're playing some Mall Simulator. It just released today. Getting back into my simulation game era. Way it's feeling tonight, I might be doing this type of stuff a lot. I think I'm going to give FPS games a little bit of a rest. There. Now we got a stalker. Winding down Power Wash Simulator 2 here. I wished I could get that. I haven't got to get it yet. It's just such a chill game. I played Power Wash Simulator 1. I played way too much of it, more than I would like to admit. I may have had a unhealthy relationship playing that game. So we need blue shirts. Why not? Well, you know what? We'll just get one each. We'll let the stalker do his thing. $20 customers, that's not bad. Let the stalker continue doing what it's doing. And this is the easiest way to control the stock, because if not, he just puts stuff wherever he wants to anyways. So, as you see. So you just let him do what he wants to do. It's fine. But I got to get up early tomorrow. I got my doctor's appointment that I have every other week. and I got a Walmart delivery and got all this other stuff I got to do. So this will probably be a little bit more of like a 2-hour stream tonight instead of like a 4-hour. Two, I'm just not feeling good. Just not feeling good. I don't know whether it's because I've been pushing myself too much or what, but I don't know. But I'm too stubborn to take a break. I mean, when this is what you do for kind of like a living, you don't want to stop because then things fall behind. And two, I've got so many keymailers and stuff I got to do and so many things. Yeah, my schedule's quite a bit off. That daylight savings time, it hit me ways I didn't want. Over yawning and everything else. Oh, let me make sure. Pay my bills. Much more sales. I like how it tells you the different things on here. Time change hits us harder than we think, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. I can 100% agree with that. It's definitely hit me pretty hard. I'm thinking about jacking up these prices a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't pay that much, but if they're going to do it, I'm going to let them do it. Everything in this game's so expensive. You kind of have to do it that way. Now we're making the money we need to make. I think we'll keep with this trend of 20% round. We're making money and that's what we need to do. You know what? We're gonna go one more day. I already hired a restocker. So we need to order some Mad Cats t-shirts. The bot is funny. Yeah, I love it. It definitely comes in handy. Jesus, the stuff in this game is expensive. But I think the more passive income stuff I do, the better. Should I do that or I don't know. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on stock and stuff, so you know what? We'll just take the risk. Oh boy. There's some expensive stuff in here. You're gonna probably have to buy another one of those. Okay. A little bit more money, we can get some shoes in here. Shoes make good money. But I'm gonna need some more of them jackets too. Ah, fudge cakes. That hurt. We need that and some more Mad Cat shirts. I'm gonna get that. Yeah. Feels like real life. All I know is these people want to keep buying it. I'll keep selling it. It is what it is. It definitely feels like modern day prices. I know as soon as we can, I'm getting a $188. That's crazy. Well, we're looking at stock control. I mean, we're not doing too bad, so I think the shoes I might do 170 on those. And I like that this is tri-layer, so you don't have to get a bunch of these to get your stock going. Jesus, one volleyball is $97. How much is a cashier? Oh, we'll get a cashier in no time. We will get a cashier in no time. Close. I'm getting to where I don't care if they find stuff expensive or not. I gotta make money. Stuff is just, it's ungodly expensive in this game. but it's expensive but balanced. It's so strange. It's not like I'm making a killing off of it, but it's not like I'm losing. It's a well-needed balance. There, now we still want to get a cashier. How much was that cashier again? 1.5K, okay. Oh, buying a pair of shoes for 170 bucks. You have a good day. 115 for a soccer bottle. Wow. We're running some high-end stores here. Zen. Keep it with the trend. There we go. Next. Have a good one. Now, we need to buy just like one of everything. For furniture, I want to get me another ball basket. There. What's up, Cap? How we doing tonight? Appreciate the heart, mate. Legend. Just chilling on this Monday night, playing some Mall Simulator that just came out. I'm starting to get back into my bread and butter. What about you? How you doing today? Going through some stock. This store makes some good money. Satisfactory. I wanted to play it when it was out on Keymailer, but I didn't get to. At one point or another, I'll probably pick it up. I do a lot of stuff through Keymailer though. Keymailer's been a place I got review keys for a while now. And see, I didn't know how people on TikTok would be about this because, you know, it's a teach their own type thing. I know that for sure. And it's a little bit outside of, you know, some people's wheelhouse. But me personally, I love it. It's what got me into the gaming world and why I love it. Making good money. I know we probably need. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna start working towards getting a cashier. Really? You know, with me, you know, mainly playing stuff like Fortnite and stuff live, I was hoping people played this, you know, stuff like this and on their idle time. And, you know, games like this are, you know, easy to just get into. But I've spent a lot more time on games like this than I care to admit. I have hundreds of hours invested in Supermarket Simulator. And I do mean hundreds. I'm going to immediately get that. Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to pass time, and if you're into stuff like this, it's very appealing to a lot of people, and that's what I like about it. Games like this is very appealing to just about anybody. Do I gotta take something off? I probably gotta take something off. No, I don't. Now we're just gonna keep things rocking and rolling. And football, they call them rugby balls, but you know, teach their own. It probably is a rugby ball. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna judge. And I could easily, you know, just put this there, but I want to actually use my stock room. It's super chill and relaxing. See, that's what I want. That was my main goal when I started streaming, was to give people a place to unwind, relax, and just kick their, you know, feet back with a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever they prefer. And just, you know, it's 8 or 9 o'clock in the afternoon at night. Well, for me, it's home supposed to be 9 o'clock. And if you, yep, I was feeling that, like, if I keep playing these, more people that do like this stuff would come. I kind of had a feeling it was that way. It's just when you get like to doing the same thing all the time, it just, I don't know. It's more about the community than the game. Yes, and that's one thing I like about games like this, is it's easy for me to communicate with my community. It's so hard to do that with games like Warzone and Fortnite. And, you know, I started this journey for the, you know, wanting somewhere cozy, somewhere I can conversate with people, you know, talk about daily life and just, you know, forget it all. And this also was a place for me to kind of be the workaholic I used to be. It just, whenever you was a businessman and was in management for so many years, your brain just, I don't know, it just never leaves you. And that's the person that you just always feel like you are. And I did a lot of it back in the day. I spent several years in management and retail. So playing games like this just solves that itch. You know what? That makes me think, how many hours do I have invested Right up your, yep, right up my alley. Exactly. Let me see. How many hours do I have in Supermarket Simulator? I've got 134.2 hours. That's a lot of time. A lot of time. And some of it I did live on, and some of it I just did on my own. If you was to look at my Steam library, 80% of it is just chill, vibing simulation games. And that's the way to be. Let me look at stock here. Okay, we need some more. We need just a few more each of these shirts. Trust me, Karma, you have no clue. It gets pretty bad in mine. Pushing 3K hours in Fortnite. Fortnite is one of those games where it's easy to push 3K because there's, you know, tycoon games. There's so many things in the world of Fortnite. And there's something in Fortnite to appeal to everybody. Yeah, it has been out for a while. They're saying soccer ball is expensive, so you know what? We're going to do this. Over 1,000 hours in Final Fantasy. I don't know how many hours my wife has in it. It's a lot. Yeah, you know, that's kind of what I could see with Fortnite and a lot of games. You miss a bunch of seasons of it, and then just over 10K hours. Yeah, it's not bad. That is actually impressive to me. I'm not gonna lie. How do you like the new season, by the way? It's different. The new season is nothing like, to me, it feels more like a reload map than it does a BR map. In my personal opinion, that's what it feels like to me. Yeah, I could see after 10,000 hours being burned out from Final Fantasy. That's a lot of hours. Yeah, I did play like the OG and stuff when they re-released season 1. And I could see it appealing to the ones that are you know, the old school members. So I I I could see that. But you know, as the old saying go, the masses have changed. Why? Oh. Um. Dawn Trail wasn't what you thought it would be. Yeah, I know they're supposed to have a huge update to Final Fantasy. Pretty nice one. It deals with clams. It was never meant to be a BR game. Yeah, I could see that. I could see how that's the fact with them. Now, do I thought I had something in the back. Okay, I do. Therefore, focusing on the save the world aspect. Gotcha. Appreciate the rose. Legend. The 12 roses. Jesus. W, call me Cap. What a legend. This definitely tells me you're enjoying it. That's the case. We're going to keep vibing out. So if y'all want a cozy place to sit back, relax, well, this might end up being your new home. So, Chad, I guess I'm in my simulation game era. Feels good too. I still remember years ago, back on the Windows 95, my grandfather showed me games like 210 Roses? Cap, you freaking legend. 210 Roses. Jesus. W Cap. Freaking W Cap. Sweet Jesus. But yeah, I was raised up with my grandpa playing games like Flight Simulator, Gearhead Garage, Hover, Deer Hunter. That was a good classic. Flight simulators are awesome, and they've gotten so advanced now. They're so beautiful. My grandpa has spent hundreds of hours, if not hundreds of thousands of hours, just playing Flight Simulator. It's quite impressive. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. I needed this today, just somewhere to just chill. I needed a day like this. License, gonna pop off $1,000. Insufficient funds. We'll get that off of one item. There we go. You got their like I was brought up playing WoW and Unreal Tournament. There's nothing wrong with that. Mom hated that, by the way. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. As the old saying goes, to each their own. I probably need to go for I'd say another cloth table. Do we have any shoes? Okay, yeah, we do have some more shoes. Get those up. Okay, good. And now a couple hundred more. Yep, there we go. Nope. We just need one. Now, is he going to bring out what I need him to bring out? Yes, he is. So we're going to start improving these prices. Because why not? There. Some of this stuff is high. Actually, all of it's high. Let's just be honest. We're making fantastic money, chat. We're making fantastic money. Literally can't keep stock on the shelves. Appreciate you. Legend. Cap, you are awesome. Absolutely awesome. I really do appreciate everything each and every one of y'all do. Y'all just don't know how much it means. Stock's just flying off the shelves. Love to see it. Get some more of this stock out here and get some more of this out of the back room. Just why not? We're working our way to getting enough to where we can get some stuff going on here. And then we're going to really start working on some passive income. Bills. We need quite a bit of monies. But when we do this, we'll have a good amount of stock. We sold all the shoes. How much do you need? 3.3K, so probably a little bit over 3. Yep, that'll do it. Get our shoes back out. Get that going. You know, I really wish Caster Labs would show like everything. Because whenever you did that gift, Cap, it did not show me what it was. I just know I heard the ding and I saw it was you. And the only reason I did is because you went up in place. I hate that. But it's some of the best software to use for multi. I guess I could. I guess I could use a QR code and see if I can do it from whatchamacallit. Come on, phone. They changed up the way all the stuff is now. Why did they have to change stuff up? They changed stuff up on mobile and now I don't know where anything's at. That's frustrating. Is it there? No. I don't know where it's at no more. Is it account? No. I honestly don't know where nothing's at anymore. This new setup is awful. I guess I could log in. This away. Couldn't proceed. Why? Can I do it this way? Couldn't proceed. Why? Do it that way. How many numbers is that? Logged in. Okay. All right, now if it shows up if things show up in chat, I wonder if it shows up that stuff. I found a way to have chat on both things that I have. Because if it shows up stuff like gifts, I'll start using it again. Docs. Come on. Okay, I see the likes now. I appreciate that. I used to not even see when y'all would like stuff. So that's handy. I think I'm gonna start doing it this way, chat. I think I might. It's frustrating. I guess this might be the way to go, is just use the software. Okay. So we need those shirts. We'll see how this does now. If it does like I'm hoping it does, we're good to go. There, we'll buy some Coke machines. Okay, so we can put that stuff there. Nice. These Cokes be high. I'm gonna figure out how to round the prices too on these Cokes. How's the diet higher than, you know what? I'm not gonna ask that question. I think we all know why that exists. So we need some more shoes. Okay, and we're almost at the point to where we can get even more stuff done. Because I would like to get the 7K or whatever it is to get the other stuff. Oh, I need to check the toilet paper too. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, sir. Okay, we got a little bit of toilet paper in each one of them. Can I now hire? I need just a little bit more money. And then I can hire the restocker. Okay, now we're good to go, chat. Now we got stalkers for both of them. And now we can start making some money. Welcome back, Tut. You know what? I think we're doing fine. We just need some shoes. And what else? The Costas, the Mad Cats. Costas and Mad Cats. There. And this one gets us much more customers, and this one's the most cheapest. Probably. Either way, I need $5,000 for that. I could get more shoes. I think I might do that, chat. We're making so much money. Stuff is just flying off the shelves. I love to see it. Welcome in, Scorpion King. Now, I might buy a little bit of everything coming up. Collect 2000 spray rod. It happens. $2,000's brain rot though still's better than now's brain rot. I do have to. I know I'm probably wrong for that, but yeah. Scorpion King, this is Mall Simulator. It just released today on Steam. The price on it, that is a good question. Usually these games are pretty cheap, I'm gonna be honest, and I love that. You can buy it today for 20% off at $11.19. So about a $12 game, which ain't bad. It's a beautiful thing about these simulation games. They're pretty reasonable. Played the new Simpsons map on Fortnite, but I've not been. I played Warzone yesterday. On Fortnite, I figured that's what you meant. Yeah, I played it Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, I played it. It's different. You control all the stores. So this is a lot like a mall management simulation. So you control every aspect just from this tablet. So you see the stock for every item, which reminds me, I gotta get rugby balls. And rugby balls. Okay, I need to get a little bit of everything except for soccer balls and volleyballs. So, right now it's just single player. I don't know if they ever in the future will look into that as far as multiplayer. I know recently Supermarket Simulator has went multiplayer and then allow playing with friends. I'm hoping they do. It seems like to me that getting developers to do that is quite the task. I guess if they get enough attraction, then they'll do it. That to me seems to be the biggest thing is I guess I don't know whether it has to do with servers or what. I would assume the servers would be, a little expensive. Networking, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like between the networking and the server costs, it's so many variables to it. Do I have to buy toilet paper again? Yeah. Toilet paper's looking a little low. So we're gonna go. Gonna look at stock here and see what we got going on. We need some air jump specials. We go through a lot of shoes. Way too many shoes. I can't buy the toilet paper for the shoes. Shoes. Yeah. I had to do it. Okay, now get some more of this diet soda. I need to get some more services. Spend $1,000 on some stupid toilet paper. All because they use a roll at a time like a toddler. It's just wonderful. Yep, they put us on lockdown again, it seems. The prices of this toilet paper $10 a roll. I guess in this game, toilet paper's gold. But ironically enough, they do have golden soap. And what they call dollar toilet paper. I'll show you that in a minute. It's hilarious. Dollar toilet paper. It's literally $100 bills on a toilet paper roll. Appreciate that, legend. Appreciate the heartbeat. How we doing today? And is that Omar? Is that who that is? What's the matter, legend? Prepare, yeah. Your phone died, Cap? Oh no. Yep, plug it in, plug it in. What shoes? I'm starting to run out of fudge cakes. How long do you usually play every day? Ironically enough, it ranges from 2 hours to 4 hours. Today is going to be like a 4-hour one. Not 4 hour, 2 hour. Lordy have mercy. What am I saying to myself? I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And yes, I do play every day. So, yep, it ranges between 2 and 4 hours. It's according to what I got to do the next day. It's really what it all boils down to. But I do try to do something. Appreciate that, Karma. Ooh. Well, due to my health, it's became my full-time job. So it's one of those scenarios. Can't get disability because the way the world works these days. So that's the reason every little bit y'all do, whether it's, you know, watching the stuff on the Purple app or you know, the gifts, every bit counts. It's what I use to get to make the days go by. Especially with the government right now with the shutdown and you know, can't get we the way they're doing the food stamps right now is ridiculous. It's Hold on, chat. Let me pull the camera over. I'm gonna still keep the mic going because I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, there's me some tea. Okay. So I guess, Cap, it's a little bit of both for me. I do this to pass the time and to conversate with people, but also it's my job. Gotta buy some more air jump specials. Jesus. Yes, it's Sussy Southern. Babe, how many hours do you have in Final Fantasy?
I've been on it for 5 years now.
Do you have over 10,000 hours?
I have no idea.
You might need to check if there's a way for you to check.
I know there's /time, but I don't know. I'm not on it right now. I checked tomorrow.
Got you. Because Karma has over 10,000 hours in it.
Jesus Christ. David, are you okay?
That's the one that followed you the other day
Oh.
from my chat.
Yeah, she's not okay. She's not okay. She's messing with my head like me. Got it. Excuse me while old Greg goes to bed.
Oh, Greg. She said she's taking a break from it. She's burned out.
That's fair. Because I've been doing this one trial that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, 30 times in 2 days? I'm fucking fine.
Well, Chad, there you go. That was straight from Sussy Southern. Trust me, Karma, I love her too. She's helped me through so much in life. I can go bed.
If you see my book on my chest, don't touch it.
Don't worry.
Might be a little sticky.
Sir, why are you staring at all these books? Books. Shoes.
Books.
No, it's fine. Appreciate you, Karma.
Books.
Go enjoy your book. Yes, she likes books of a certain genre. She's gotten into the smut books and yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you're into smut books, Karma, but she got this in hardback. Yeah. Why do I have over $10,000? What am I doing with myself? I need to start making some money. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. I'm going to purchase an ATM, and we're going to do that. I'm going to purchase a claw machine. Knitting and crochet books. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Looked at a book in a while. Well, the thing is with my wife, I feel like I need to remedy this. Hey, this is the perfect type of stream to pull up a book. We'll pull up a chair and get a book, you know, all the good things. Words are tough, by the way. Words don't word. But this is the perfect stream for that. Your words are hard. Words don't word. They don't word. Yeah, there's that. I do not know how all of a sudden I got like $11,000. And I still got stopped. Am I going to buy a lot of stuff that's passive income? Yeah. True karma. True. Do I have anything back here? We got shoes. Yeah. Everything I put inside my... I got to do this all over again. And now we have our trusty ATM here. And now we're going to take that and we're going to take our monies here. By the way, the ATM fee is $44. And then we're going to have our gumball machine. Now we're going to put here. I'm going to take that. And then we're also going to stores. And I'm going to buy just one of everything. Because why not? Gumballs are going to be $9. And we're already back up to 5.3K. I think we done found the sweet spot, chat. I think we have found the sweet spot. So click my passive income. And see, now we also have plenty of stock. Got 7K. Gonna pay bills and then I'm going to take the supermarket here, and then now we're going to bam. Bam, and now we're going to go to management, supermarket. Buy one of everything. We're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. Jesus. $82 for a can of tomato sauce is okay. Alrighty then. Okay. We're making some money, chat. This is starting to look like a bleak future. Yeah, it definitely is. She handed me the cup already open. My wife lives off caffeine. My wife lives off caffeine. So she lives off coffee and tea. We are firm believers in coffee is life. Now, me personally, I'm more of an energy drink connoisseur, but I can't afford it, so let's just say coffee's been my best friend. So we need some air jump classics. Basically, we need all the shoes. We always need all the shoes. I don't know why, but I guess one of my customers has a shoe problem. That's fine by me. So tank tops and silk jackets. So tank tops, silk jackets. Celsius sparkling ice and tea of. There's nothing wrong with that. We partake in a lot of sweet tea, but not really sweets. We flavor our drinks with stevia. Occasional lattes. I love a good latte. I'm more of a frappe person, but I like cold coffee. with my swelling and stuff, Stevia is my best friend. Where you from? I'm from Tennessee. I haven't lived here my whole life, but most of my life, Tennessee. 4 years of my life, I lived in Missouri. And I loved it there. Missouri was home. The good thing about Tennessee is things are cheap. Is anybody else shopping in the stores? Is anybody just hiding in the bathrooms? Yeah, the biggest thing here is there's taxes on everything we buy. The sales tax is what gets you here. Oh, and the minimum wage is still $7.25 an hour. In the year of our Lord 2025. Yeah. It gets quite ugly around here. There is still places in 2025 that have $7.25 an hour minimum wage. Yeah, it's bad. Minimum wage currently in Missouri runs you about 16 an hour. Yeah, no, you can't live off that. That's hence why things are so rough here in Tennessee. And things have to be cheap when you don't make any money. And that's their excuse to not raise the minimum wage, is because they say the cost is going to be too high. That's their whole excuse. But yet, for somehow, things still got higher. Doesn't quite make any sense. Okay, we obviously need to go through a little bit of a buying spree for the clothes. Things are cheap to buy at the supermarket here, but Jesus. They feel about like the supermarket here. And we've lost quite a bit of businesses. Quite a few. And I live in a very small town. Not as small as the one I lived in Missouri, don't get me wrong. When I lived in Missouri, didn't even have a stoplight. Sounds like where you used to live out in Colorado. Midwest is full of towns like that. It was home. Ooh, pretty. And if I ever had the choice to move back, would I? And if I had the money, and I wouldn't heartbeat. Just because there's more stability there. Out in EST now. Yeah, it's kind of like the situation we're in, where our family is. And rent out here for a 3-bedroom runs you about $1,200 a month. Don't ask me how that makes any sense when the minimum wage is only $7.25. I don't know. It doesn't. It does not make any sense. That's the thing about it. We got very fortunate, and the house we live in is family owned. Yep. And we can't really do that because, well, when you're in and out of the wound care clinic and you got to have bandages all the time, and you know, I can't really clothe myself because, well, it's kind of hard to when you got 7 wounds on your legs. But it is what it is. Yeah, get you some rest, Karma. You deserve it. Yeah, you know, it's, you just kind of got to make the best out of life and just roll with the punches. I mean, when it's something you can't do nothing about, you just work through it. And that's what we do. You just take things day by day and be thankful that you woke up that day. Because there's been times that I thought I would lose my legs and never be able to walk again. I try to see the good in life. I try to make positive things even when there's none. Oh, trust me, I could easily let it tear me down and have a bad day, but what's the use in it? It's just going to make it harder on me in the end by doing that. And I've had to tell myself that quite a bit in life. That even though it's bad, it can always be a heck of a lot worse. So that's just my way of doing things and the way I am about life. It took me a long time to get this way, and then, you know, don't get me wrong, I have days that I regret life decisions and don't feel like I want to go any further. Due to the way the world's been lately, I've had that a lot. But it is what it is. Because yep, the world is a mess. Got to stay strong, got to stay together. Hold the ones that you love closer to you than you ever could before. Life is too short. Life is too short and too out of balance. You got more people these days out of touch with the way the world actually works than the ones that actually do know how it is. But we just got to keep on keeping on. Appreciate you, Cat. We need some more. Oh. Gotcha, Cap. Yeah, see you on the next one. I'll be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Lord willing. I'm probably off in a little bit myself. Just probably finish up another day on the game. That's right. Machines, services, bubblegum, cash. Grab the cash. Drop it off an ATM. Get the gumballs off in there. Stores, toy shop, we need one of everything. Get that. Get that. Get that. We out of anything in the food? Oh, we still got a little bit of everything in here. Okay, got that in there. Grab the salt. Grab the coffee. Grab cereal, another cereal. Good to go on that. Now we're doing scary good on money. We're right at 10K. Buy one of everything. Check these bathrooms here. They're still doing decent. What was he looking for? I don't know what he was looking for, chat. Okay, so we gotta get a lot of money. Because the next place we're gonna open up is that billboards. So for those of you wondering where to get these billboards, you get them from there. You get a furniture, services, products, services, billboards, furnitures. That's where you get them from. And with these, you get more passive income. Which is a beautiful thing in this game. Stores, toy shop, we need... I'm just gonna buy 2 of everything. How about that? I feel like not enough sits on the shelf. feel like we'll go through stock way too easily. And then after we finish all this stock, I will buy more stock of food. And supermarket. Stuff is so cheap to buy. Get those up there. More salt. Okay. Now, how are things doing in here? Okay, he's still got stock. So we need... There. Close. Now we're doing fine. Let's go ahead and get some of this soda up here. Okay. Got 11K. So we need 16K. Toy shop products. Go ahead and buy 2 of each. I don't know why I didn't get 2 of those, but you know. Coffee. Cereal. And then what I'll do is I'll buy a bunch each one. And then roll with it. That's what I'll do at the grocery store. Got some good money there. Got the bills paid. Supermarket. Now. So now we got Stalker in here. What is this dude waiting on? No. That. Still doing decent on toilet paper. I mean, don't get me wrong, we use more, but you know what, y'all? We're a little over 2 hours in. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll probably play some more of this tomorrow. It's been pretty fun. But y'all, I had a blast. Absolute blast. Go close door. We made it to day 16, mall level 6. And we made $178,000 in revenue in little under 2 hours and 50 minutes playing this game. That's a pretty good start. Well, y'all, I had a blast tonight. Appreciate everybody that's came in, showed up, showed out. Appreciate Cap coming in, dropping the 12 roses, the Harmony, and the 210. Appreciate Legend coming in earlier with the Harmony. Karma showing the love and staying during quite a bit of the stream on the Purple app. And everybody else that has showed up and showed out, y'all are legends. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right here in the home of simulation gaming. So y'all, it's not goodbye, it's not farewell, but I'll see you again. This is Jazz here, and I'll see you, most definitely, yes, you on the next one. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay positive. Don't forget and never forget, check on your friends. Zen Jazz over and out. Peace out. Love you all. You are legends. You are wonderful, beautiful people. Don't ever forget that. Enjoy the rest of your night tonight. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Y'all stay safe out there.